Hey there, folks. So today we're going to talk about how to color flash our alien. So you can start with either the stamping or the drawing alien code. Either way, you copy stuff over. And I'm going to start here with excuse me, with the moving alien. And I'm going to want to add some color flash into this. So the things I want to know about here are that as I color flat, as I'm going to change the color. So right now I have a fill red. There's two ways we can do this color flash, and we're going to talk about each of them here. The first way is to think about the fact that, well, instead of doing red here, I can do a fill command that has a red value, a green value, and a blue value in there, assuming those were variable names. So the fill function takes three numbers, 1, 2, 3, one for each one of these values. So instead of saying fill red, I could do fill 255, comma 0, comma 0, parenthesis, and that's going to give the same result as filling red because red is all 255 and then no blue and no green, or no green and no blue. So once I know that, once I have that piece of information down, I can know about doing some random stuff. So we can pick random numbers here. So let's say I have my change X and my change Y. And we were doing this in the previous one where I'm going to pick a random value between -5 and 5 to start changing the X and the Y coordinate, or -3 and 3 for the Y coordinate. I'm going to do that down here. So let's say I want to do my red. And I'm going to say that's going to be a random between 0 and 255. So that's setting up that value. And then I'm going to do my blue, random 0 to 255. And my green, oops, I should not put a space in the name. That was a mistake. So now I have three new values, three random values for all of these, all of the code right here. Then I'm going to be able to use those to fill this stuff in. So now I can say fill my red, my green, my blue. And so if I do that before I draw my alien, I can then have the effect of, I can have the effect of the alien changing colors rapidly. There we go. So here you can see the alien is changing colors. And isn't that nice? And if I wanted to change the rectangle at a different set, I can do the same thing again, copy this down. It's going to choose three different values. And now see, they're not the same anymore. So like first, I choose a red, green, blue and fill my ellipse. And then I choose a red, green, blue and fill my rectangle. So they're not the same anymore going around. So that's one way to choose colors and have them go. The other way is to create a color list. So we have this floating around here at the top, and we've had this in here for a while. And I can add more colors into here. Ink, always separating things with a comma, orange, etc. And now let's say I'm going to do the same thing for the head, but this time I'm going to say, you know what, I don't want to choose these values for my I'm going to say for my body, I'm going to say random color list. All right. Yeah, color list. So now if I choose, it's still random numbers for the body, but for the head, sorry, but the rectangle is now going to be a random choice between these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors that we did up at the top. So now I've kind of limited this down so that different things are happening. You can do either way in yours, and you can have a list of just two things. So let's say I only want to switch between gold and orange. That's okay too. And now you can see it's just flashing back and forth between the two colors randomly choosing gold or orange each time. That could also give you like a kind of cool effect depending on what you're looking for. So 2 ways to do color flashing. 1, pick numbers between 0 and 255, or you can even lower this range up. I mean, it doesn't have to be all the way to 255. That's just a maximum. So picking random numbers, number 1. Number 2, filling with random choices from a list of colors. And the color list only has to have 1 or more things in it. There you go.